Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Scouts Tarot, where curiosity and the divine align. This is your love and romance reading for October 2021. Oof, say that 3 times fast, or 12 times fast, which is what I'm up to. And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I've pre-shuffled your deck and already pulled to save on time because I want to be respectful of that. All right, so energy going into this potential relationship or current relationship, Scorpio, is the Moon card. So this is your energy into this partnership, and the first thing that I thought of was like illumination, right? Whether it's you learning something about yourself, you having honest conversations with your partner, or just like, I think it's pulling from the that emotional depth, right? Like for you, Scorpio, there's like nothing but depth in there. Like there's a lot more to you than most people realize, because you present yourself one way, but in reality, there's a deeper sense to your personality, deeper sense to your emotional capacity and what it is that you're looking for in a relationship, that you may find yourself trying to either align with that energy of trying to reveal more of yourself. Like I thought of like the tides, right? When you have a full moon and the tides are high, that there's a lot from the depths that get like cycled up. And I think that going into October, you're, in terms of a future relationship, that it maybe you share more about what's deep down, or if it's for a current relationship, that you may need to be honest about, either who you are in that relationship, what it is that you're looking for, just something like that, where you may have to reveal a hidden side of your emotional relationship or your emotional connection to another person. Which then brings us to the Five of Swords energy for that the partner, either that you currently have or one that may be approaching you in the month of October. And it feels like, again, with this like honesty, but I think for the Five of Swords energy is about that communication, about being sincere for your partner, being sincere in what it is that they've been struggling with, what it is that they've either been afraid of, or what's their anxiety that they may have had, the past hurts that they may have been dealing with. Like with the Five of Swords, I always feel like that energy is like, look, well, there's a lot going on. I have, there's a lot that I've had to juggle or to deal with, and I just need a second. Like, I feel bad about what happened. I'm not sure why it happened. Everything is confusing. And so I just feel like for how I'm reading this spread, these cards, is that there is a big conversation that you and your partner or future partner will need to have in order to move forward, because the energy that represents your relationship overall is the Page of Cups, which is that new love, right? And again, let's just take a look here at the consistencies here. It's like, right, we have water here, we have water here, and that might be a wall, but I think that's water too, right? I feel like that's also water. So I feel like it could be of an emotional sense, right? That whatever this conversation is, whatever honesty and sincerity needs to be expressed between you and this partner, Scorpio, that it is going to be of the emotional nature, that it's going to be like, look, in a past relationship I had this issue, or these are my fears going into, or my anxieties going into a future relationship. That it's kind of like, once those conversations are had, that phew, oh, right. It's kind of, it feels like, pages, they do represent like the messengers of the tarot, but I also feel like that's, that fun kid character archetype, where not like the Fool, where they just seem to be like bouncing around doing whatever. Pages, I always feel like the jester of the tarot, where they're kind of like happy to be there, and feel like whatever opportunity they have to either connect, to help somebody, whatever it is, that Paige is like, yeah, let's do it. They're, and I feel like, if Scorpio, you can be honest about either, your intentions for a future relationship or your expectations in a current partnership, and your partner is able to express like some of the doubts or anxieties they may have, some of the struggle they went through to get to this point, or if it's a past relationship that may be affecting their current relationship with you, that they that's the energy that they're representing going into October. So I think if you guys can have that conversation, or at least that understanding with one another, understanding your depth and understanding their anxieties, that the universe will be like, okay, great, fantastic, you did the hard part, everybody. Let's go ahead and enjoy this new opportunity to, based on honesty, based on that communication. All right, great. So now we're going to ask the Lovers Oracle, Scorpio, for some advice here. What energy does Scorpio need to take on, embody, or align with in order to fulfill their emotional needs for the month of October? All right, they're heart-shaped cards, so they're not the easiest to shuffle here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it here. I'm gonna have an honest conversation, and I'm gonna say that it's difficult to shuffle these, but we are not going to give up. We're not gonna, oop, there it is. Just like that. Okay, so we have balance. Ooh, wait, is there two here? Oh, sugar snap, there's two. All right, so we have balance, which is this yin and yang energy. And it says, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Wow. Yeah, that is perfect for that Five of Swords energy. That, like, whatever your partner is going through it right now, like they are struggling here to understand, what the relationship means to them, their role within that relationship. If this is a incoming partnership, trying to understand, like, what is it that's, holding me back or making me hesitate from starting a relationship, right? Or they may be, they may got baggage, Scorpio. So it's kind of like, are they okay with sharing that with you? Are you going to be receptive? And I think with that moon energy, that depth, that by making yourself vulnerable, by illuminating certain things about yourself that maybe you haven't shared with a lot of people, that it gives your partner an opportunity to feel safe, and also, balance that out, and trying to, again, like, recognizing that it's also about support, right? Like, yeah, I get it. That was a tough time. I don't know what the hell you was thinking, but you know what? This is where you're at now, and I support you, as we work through this challenge, and vice versa. Which then brings us to our second Lover's Oracle card, and that is playfulness. So this is, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Oh, this is beautiful, Scorpio. Like, again, wasn't I just talking about, like, the Page of Cups energy being that kid energy, just being excited to be here, excited to support. And yeah, that playful energy is exactly what that Page of Cups represents here. That if you can get through the challenging aspects of what a future relationship could be, or the current, hurdle within your, current partnership is, that you'll be able to get to this point again, like, oh, I'm so glad that we had this space, partner. And your partner's like, I'm so glad that you gave me the space, Scorpio, to express myself, and that you shared something about yourself, and we just, that's great. And you get past that point, that you can now be like, wow, okay, so now what do you want to do? And that energy of the energy of acceptance is an energy of healing, Scorpio. And by allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you allow your partner to be in a position where they can share, and they can, deal with the challenges that they're facing. And you guys can come together, share in this, this new cup of love, and enjoy each other's company as you heal each other. Yeah, this is beautiful. Excellent. All right, Scorpio, so that does conclude your love and romance reading for the month of October. I hope that this resonated. Be sure to, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you in November.